I remember where I was sat when Julian and I were given the devastating news at my 20-week scan that my son Oliver only had half a heart. I remember the pain and the despair and the anger at God as we were given three options: to terminate the pregnancy, to bring him home to die after he was born, or to try a new and risky surgery in Birmingham with the prospect of Oliver living to be in his 20s. I remember how my God stepped in and he took away the fear and he replaced it with a peace that no one can describe. And I remember trusting and totally believing that my son would be healed. I remember where I was sat in church when I asked God for a sign to let me know to prepare and buy things for my baby. I asked for something to come in the post. And the next morning, I saw a letter on the doorstep with the words, "Prepare for your baby." I remember where I was sat after Oliver was born, waiting to hear the news that my son was healed, and then the disbelief when I was told that he still did have a half a heart. My God hadn't healed him yet. I remember the anxiety that I had the first few months and desperately wanting a God word for Oliver's future. I remember where I was sat at the back of church when a healing ministry came to our church and people were going forward asking God for their miracles, and I didn't have it in me to ask again. I remember where I was sat and I did a deal with God and I begged him to let me know that Oliver would live to be an old man. I remember walking forward with Oliver in my arms and Julian at my side, and the guest speaker looked down at Oliver and he prophesied over him, and he said that God would sustain him on the heart that he had, that he would be a mighty man of God and he would live to be an old man. This is the word that's carried me the last 18 years. I'm giving to this offering today because everyone needs a God word. Everyone needs a God promise, and I want to make room for people to have a seat so that they can hear from their God.